this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. Move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
Nah, I'm not trying to go left, but I see that Billy Boondock's got a battle right now in Georgia. He's battling Steve-O. They saying Billy Boondock's second is insane, they saying right now.
He's what? What's insane about him?
He has a battle. He's battling right now. He's battling in Georgia. He's battling a dude named Steve-O from Spit That Heat, and they say he's really going in right now and shit. Like,
well, the thing is, Billy Boondock, I'm cool with him. Like, he knows. I've even told him I'd give him a rematch. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, man, because at the end of the day, I feel like a father in this battle rap shit. So when I see younger cats like him that are just really hungry, like, yeah, I slammed him on the floor and punched him out a couple times or whatever. That was just between me and him. But at the end of the day, I do respect his hunger, and he just wants to fucking battle, and he just wants to battle. And that's the spirit that drives people. I see the same shit in Danny Myers. It's not a bad thing, but it's more of that, that desperate battle energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. It's just... I used to be like that too. You just can't keep that for the rest of your life. It's the fire. That's the battle fire. He has that. Boondock has that. Believe it or not, he has the fucking battle spirit, the fire that drives you as a battler, the obsession. Conor McGregor said this. I don't know if you're familiar with Conor McGregor. He's the UFC champion right now. And people were asking him, like, how did you get so good and how are you born so talented, bro? There's no such thing as being born talented. It's an obsession. You're either obsessed with what you do or you're not, and you don't become one of the greats. So the more obsessive you are and obsessed with the shit you are, and that's what Danny is. He's obsessed with battling, and that's what Billy Boondock is. He's extremely obsessed with battle rap, bro, and, like, that's cool. Good for him, man. I hope he fucking destroys whoever he's battling, and if he gets that money together, I told him for 10 stacks, I'd do it. I'd even do it for 8. I think he said he had 8, but he was trying to get it to happen somewhere. I'll do it for 8 stacks if he wants to battle. Because I battled him and made him change his name, right?
oh damn, I was on mute the whole time I was trying to talk to you. Say it again.
I made him change his name when we battled, right?
His name used to be, what was it?
Mr. E.T. Mr. E.T.
Mr. A.T.?
Yeah, you can watch that on YouTube. I fucking killed him so bad he fucking quit battling, changed his name, and then just tried to come back again.
Didn't he say that was his first battle, or?
It was, though. It was. I was his first battle ever. I mean, imagine you come for the first time in your life to an event, and you trying to try out battling because you feel like you might have a shot at it, and they throw you in the ring with me, bro.
Yeah, he probably thought he was set up.
No, he set himself up. That's the problem. He came in there yelling at everybody, saying he'd serve everyone. He did the same shit back then, except I was down to battle him.
Hey, I got two West Coast names. All right. When I say names, just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. All right.
Buy it, let's go.
Awkward.
Fucking, he's another dude that should make a comeback, man. That's a dude that never should have stopped battling. I think the change in battle rap fucking just made him lose interest in it and just go back to doing music and other things. But he could definitely do good if he came back and started just fucking taking battles here and there. You know what I'm saying? If he battles DNA or somebody, that would be a crazy battle. I'd like to see him in DNA battle.
Yeah, what battle was it that actually, I guess, threw him off? What battle was it?
It was the road shit in New York, bro. It was the pressure he put on himself before he went to New York, bro. And he went out there and, he choked and, it was just Rowan had a fucking field day with him. And, like, I think it was just when the crowds and the people in the game change and it's all new people and they just don't accept you for what you are, it makes you lose your fucking love for their shit. Like, part of why we did the shit is because we make the fans so happy. So if people stop appreciating you and just talking shit, you probably going to want to fall back. You know what I mean?
Okay. And the other name is Danny Myers.
Danny Myers, I mean, like I was just saying, like he's a passionate young battler, and you know what? I know he's down to battle me, and you were homeboy was asking me earlier if I would ever come back to giving people a shot, and you know what? I would battle Danny Myers. I would. I don't know when it would happen. I hope he doesn't start flaming me on Twitter, but you know what I mean, like. I would give him that battle, you know what I'm saying? I would just because I respect his drive, and that's it, you know what I mean? I have no interest myself in battling him personally, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know, I mean, I would definitely like, I would consider that battle. You know what I'm saying? Under the right circumstances or whatever.
Matter of fact, I got one more name, and I want you to think about this name overall and what he's done for battle rap, and let me know if is it positive or negative somewhat.
Daylight. Daylight, it's definitely a positive thing, bro. I mean, he's had his bad things. I mean, you know, me and Daylight got into it a lot of times, bro. I've wanted to kill Daylight before, bro. I don't think anyone understands, like if people think that he's done fucked up shit, like Daylight is the biggest troll ever, and he's done shit that's drove me crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I learned to understand that that's just how he is, and that's what he did. Like, Daylight is an example of what I'm trying to tell you. Like, build your own lane and don't follow trends. Like, Daylight really just, he carved his own fucking highway in the shit. He really did. And, you know, I used to like really go hard for him back in the day to get him grind time battles like with Locksmith and all that shit, like because nobody like understood how he was and he was not appreciated. It was just what we're talking about with Awkward. Daylight fell back after the grind time era because they just couldn't understand his style, the Captain America shit and all that. Like
I still remember that bar. Yeah.
The style that he was bringing was not appreciated yet back there. He was ahead of his time when that happened. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think that kind of fucked with his drive until shit started blowing back up on the street style. His style was more acceptable. You know, he came back and just carved his own highway through the shit. You know what I mean? And, you know, I've been through a lot of shit with Daylight, but he's still my brother, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, fucking, I wish him the most fucking, you know, out of every situation. I hope, you know, he continues to kill shit. He has a great battle for the fucking event. You know what I'm saying? He's going to fucking for sure put on something crazy. I think people should for sure. I mean, I know they're already going to be looking out for what Daylight's going to do. That goes without saying. But, you know, definitely, you know, he's going to bring some shit. And that's only in 2 weeks. So we're going to see some crazy shit unfold in 2 weeks, man. That's going to be exciting.
Hey, Diz, is Dumbfounded a legend?
I wouldn't say that he's a legend, but I'll explain something to you about Dumbfounded. Again, there was a period of time before all these fans were around, and there's nothing to capture this because you have to just be there and be part of the movement. Dumbfounded, there was a period of time where he was the funniest guy on the planet, bro. Like, there was just really nothing you could do to him. He was the first guy that even got a million fucking view battle in this era that, like, just hit so fast on his fucking, on grind time. With Tantrum, and it got so big in the Asian community and went viral. Like, it was a viral video. It was the first battle video that goes viral like that. And he was a part of a lot of crazy shit and had potential to really become like one of the most epic battlers in the world. But I mean, Dumbfounded is a legend in Korea. Dumbfounded is a legend music-wise. He's a legend as far as being a battler and then making it as in something else. Yeah, he's a legend of that. I'll give him that. You know, he doesn't have enough battles to be considered a legend in battle rap. And his biggest battles, he lost them. You know what I mean? Against me and Thesaurus, which I think were his biggest battles. And he did really good against Conceited. That was like a debatable battle. But I think me and Thesaurus, like, kind of hurt his drive and made him want to just kind of do his music thing and just go into the other world, which was a good move for him. He became really huge at that. You know what I mean? He's huge in Korea. Bro, check this out, Cass. Next Korean guy you meet, I will give you I'll PayPal you $20. Whatever Korean guy you meet in the street, you walk around, you see an Asian guy, just start asking any Asian you run into, hey, you Korean? The first guy that says he's Korean, say, do you know who Dumbfounded is? I will give you $20 PayPal if they say no. They know. I'm talking about every Korean knows who Dumbfounded is. There's not a Korean that doesn't. I've never spoken to a Korean that didn't know who he was. In fact, that's how I establish most of my conversations with Koreans when I start them. Hey, you know Dumbfounded? Yeah, that's the homie.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like that, bro. And I'm talking about Dumbfounded really got it, Cass. Like, he got millions of little fine-ass bitches. Bro, I mean, that would die to be his fucking wife. You know what I mean? He's really made it, if you think about it. Him and Conceited are the battle superstars. What up?
What about Caustic? What are we doing with Caustic?
What are we doing? Honestly, Caustic, you know, I think Caustic right now is in he's like in a weird state where he's just about to create something like nuts again. I think he's going to do something crazy again. I feel like it's just about due for Caustic to do something ridiculous. You know what I mean? It might be at this event. You know what I mean? He might just do something crazy. You know, he's had some weird showings recently, but I mean, you know, he's always been a shock value type of rapper that could always entertain people, bro. And he'll never fail to entertain people. Like, Toxic is so funny to listen to and fucking watch, especially if you're drunk. He's fucking funny as fuck. So, you know, I think he's gonna be hilarious at this event. Whatever he does, he's gonna do something new. You know what I mean? He's gonna bring back the shit. People are gonna start liking him more after this event.
And what about QP? Now let's really think about QP. Nah, but I'm saying, like,
I've battled everybody. Now that I think about it, everybody you've asked me about, I've fucking battled.
Yeah, nigga, you battled every fucking body there's to battle.
Yeah. I really battled everybody. And on this card, I've literally battled like 85% of this card. QP, you know, QP, I think, you know, if you really want my honest opinion about QP, without no holding back, and, you know, I hope that he doesn't take offense to this, because whenever I do this, people take offense, but I don't have a filter, and you're asking me. I think he let the drugs get the best of him, and he's a perfect example of what you can ruin, you know, so much talent. I think he should stand as an example for kids that are fucking in high school that are taking MDMA or coke or whatever. When you're a kid developing your mind and you're fucking taking all these crazy substances that are going to fucking stunt your growth and your brain development, you know, I think QP had the ability to be the fucking #1 dude in the world, bro. And there was a period of time where they kept saying he was #4 in the world, and I don't know if it was a joke or some shit, but, you know, QP, I think he just got too carried away with whatever that was, man. Like, because when I seen him, after I had seen him for a while, bro, it just kind of hurt my feelings, man. I seen him, he just looked so fucking, like, he just looked all fucked up, man, and just, you know, like, that shit, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I shit that happens to people, man, but it's like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, some people, it gets the best of them, bro, and it has nothing to do with the person, man. It's just drugs is a fucking, it's just a disease, bro, and people, if you don't get help in the right time, it can fuck up your shit, man.
Yeah, you see he's trying to make a comeback.
I think that's good, and I hope he's clean, too. Like, I hope he's still not doing crazy shit, because the hardest thing to do, like, because I know, like, when I was younger, I already went through my drug phase, bro. I went through my drug phase when I was 20. You know what I mean? And I understand how this is. 2004, 2005, I was doing a lot of drugs, and, like, it's hard to write again. You have to learn how to write again without substances, bro. And that's the hardest part, that you'll be sitting there trying to write, and your mind starts telling you, just take just a little bit, and you won't fucking get on your shit. Just a little bit will help you with this, and you might pop whatever pill that you want to pop, or you feel like you need to get in the mood, and you gonna get in the mood, and then you gonna write some nice shit, and that fucking psychology there is gonna keep tricking you to going back to it, and then you fall back right in that cycle where you're balancing drugs and battle rap. I think a lot of people in battle rap have that problem, to be honest with you, and it's just not public. It's a real talent thing, bro. It's a thing that a struggling artist, like talented artists have to struggle with. A lot of these battlers rely on substances, and, you know, having to learn how to write without it is very fucking hard, bro. Like me, if I don't smoke, it's hard for me to write, so I'm not going to front. But, like, I mean, it's just smoking weed. But if I don't blaze, bro, it's just writer's block. I need to roll that blunt, get my shit out, sit down, and I get into the mood. That's a disease, too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just my choice of poison is less damaging to you than he used to do a lot of coke, I think. I think that's what it was. I don't know if he did more crazy shit than that, but
Here's the thing, though. Where do you label him as far as battle rap? Because technically, his team, SONS, changed the game. We already know he's one of the top 10s, period, in battle rap. So is he just
I think he's a pioneer. I think he definitely is a pioneer. I don't think I would put him in any top lists right now, bro. Like, I mean, that would be like a slap in the face to a lot of cats right now.
But I mean, as far as battle rap, is he a vet? Is he a legend?
He's definitely a pioneer. That's a good name to call him. Like, you know, and a vet. You know what I mean? I don't know about legend. You know what I mean? But I would call him a pioneer and a vet at this shit. Hell yeah. I mean, he's, you know, and being a pioneer, you know, and being a legend, you know, those are fucking equally good things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a pioneer, sometimes that's even better. Like, a pioneer could be better than that. But if you're legendary, that means you've done a lot of legendary shit. Like, yeah, he's pioneered some shit that other people ran with, and he gets props for that. Just QP's never had a legendary performance like that, except the one where he got fucking killed in against Soulcon.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's his legendary fucking performance he was part of.
24/7 killed him, too. He did him dirty.
That fucking, you know, fucking Reddit, it's just fucking, it's like kind of a racist site, man. Like, I don't really like Reddit that much, but Reddit, like, they blew it up because they were like, Jewish guy serves black dude in a battle with his whole crew, and all the fucking little white kids are just like, oh my God, this guy is Jewish like us, and, they blew that fucking battle up. That was the biggest shit QP was a part of.
Hey, how you feel about Verb and Charlie Clips right now with their career?
Verb and Charlie, I feel like Verb, man, he fell down way too much, man. Like, he just kind of, I think he let go of his momentum at the wrong time. Like, when he should have started putting the gas, he just fucking fell back. Because there was a period where Verb needed to get back on the shit, and then instead of doing it, I think if he would have just chilled after his Hitman Holla performance, his value would have skyrocketed crazy. Imagine if Verb has only had like a battle or two since he fucking told fucking Hitman Holla, hey, Jerry, that's how you talk to your son. Imagine if he did that shit, that was the last memory of him that you have.
Yeah. That would be great.
He fucked up, bro. He did too much half-ass shit. And Clips is on the same fucking road. You know what I'm saying? Suge almost whipped his ass if he didn't save himself with that third round. Let's keep it 100 here. Like he should be way ahead of Suge. Shouldn't have a debatable with Suge. That should kind of be like real shit. I'm sorry.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So some people might not agree with it, but at the end of the day, you gotta. I don't know, man. Like the taking a lot of battles has its ups and downs, man. It has its cons and its pros. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with whatever the fuck you're getting. Some people it works. It worked for me for a while, then it started fucking me up too. I'm not invincible. You know what I mean? So, Clips need to chill the fuck out, man. That's what he need to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking that shit too right now. Like, for
or
somebody,
just come with some fire, and shut everybody the fuck up. Come with like 3 crazy. It's hard to top yourself once you do crazy legendary shit. Let's be real here. His third round against Rex was fucking monumental. You know what I mean? Like his shit against Rex about his mama being the gangster of the family. That shit was fucking like next level shit. You're not gonna just keep replicating that. You should chill after you do something like that. When you do something like that, that's your cue to chill the fuck out and let your stock build. You know what I mean? Not come back and do some half-ass shit so people forget your amazing rounds, because these are what these fans are. They hang by your last fucking performance. You fuck up your last. That's the only reason I'm getting so much love now. My last performance was a fucking body bag and a soul being lifted.
But you know what this? Hold on, man. I gotta address this because I hear battles all the time that it's the new battle scene era. But can you blame some of the fans for not, like, if you're past, all right, you could do a whole lot like that, everybody we just named has done a lot in battle rap. But if you're on a 3, 4, or 4 battle decline, shouldn't we start looking at it like what it is?
No, for real. No, you should. If it's like 3, 4 battles and, but if it's like one battle, then, people should always have the chance. But people don't tend to have that leniency. Like, fans who just one battle, it's just done, bro. Like, you fuck up that one battle and you've always been trash. That's it. Oh, man, he's always been trash. That's basically how it goes. You know what I mean? And that's why you got to chill, man. Why do you think Hollow doesn't have these fucking issues? That's why he doesn't have these issues. That's why people like Mook are able to be invincible for so long with no fucking work out there.
You really don't like Mook, I see.
I just use him as an example. It's his fault that he ends up being the example in this conversation. I really don't want to use him. He's just really done so. He just has so many things about him that that are negative, I guess. You know what I mean? He has good attributes too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
But you think he's actually overrated, though? I think.
For sure. Come on, man. Let's be real here, man. Who in New York doesn't truly believe that? Besides the super dick riders, like people out there know that. Not like I'm just being biased about it. There's people out there that know that. Was it Norbs fucking torturing him about that shit on some blog?
Yeah,
you got URL staff doing it. You think anyone from King of the Dodge staff would ever do that to me? That should tell you something.
Yeah, but Norbs is biased, though. I wouldn't just take Norbs' word because he said something.
You know what? I don't feel like Norbs is biased. I feel like Norbs just doesn't give a fuck and says whatever he wants. That's why he got smacked. Because I think he doesn't give a fuck and he says whatever he wants. But you got to respect that, bro. Like, that's why I respect you, bro. That's the reason I defend you when people start talking shit about you. It's like, bro, whenever people slip up, you make a blog and start throwing an axe on the street and calling them fucking fuck-ups and shit. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's why I won't get mad at you if you do it to me, because, hey, you're being real. Cool, I can accept it.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Got you there. You're like, all right, man, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm throwing some of the goddamn names that Diz is hilarious. Hey, yo, Diz, can you break down your fucking No Can Do battle? That battle was fire, by the way, bro. I just finished watching this earlier today.
So me and No Can Do had this rivalry going from when we were like 15 years old. We would just go to shops and we would just fucking see each other and we'd be battling and fucking we'd end up being in the final every time, and it's either me or him. And we whipped each other's asses for a good 4, 5, 6 times. And then like some shit happened out here where a championship he won, and I just felt like a lot of shit was bullshit. So I held a grudge over it for a while, and I just wanted to battle him. He got the last fucking, laugh, and I just wanted to have one more battle and settle it once and for all. You know what I'm saying? So when the Grizzle shit happened, man, they was talking about that shit 1 week in advance to Grizzle, and Solomon and everybody's on the card. And, they hit us up, and fools were just like, yo, man, like, we want to set you guys up. And, like, at the time, me and No Can Do, that was like Vegeta and Goku shit. Like, I was like, damn, like, this is going to be really crazy because nobody knows our past out there. You know what I mean? Like, for LA, me and him would have set the whole place on fire. But, like, no one knew our past in Grizzle, so I didn't know what was going to happen, bro. We took that shit on 1 week notice, me and him. 6 days, not even 1 week notice, and we fucking set the place on fire. Like, it was crazy. The atmosphere for me and No Can was so live. It was the livest shit ever. So, yeah, it was insane, man. The guy in the wheelchair was fucking damn near standing up. We almost made a wheelchair guy stand up. Bro, that's how crazy that shit was. Y'all still there?
My bad and shit. My phone. My fucking phone.
You're like, yeah, man, it's a boring conversation.
Nah, my phone be tripping sometimes. It just be going on mute and shit.
Nah, that's cool. So, yeah, man, so that's pretty much how that happened, bro.
Wayne, Zoe, any questions?
No,
yeah,
man,
Zoe left, but no, I'm good.
You good? Anyone got any other questions?
I'm good.
You good? All right, man, just everybody support us as much as you can for the Blackout shit, man. Retweet as much as possible and just, tell people to buy the pay-per-view. I promise this shit's going to be really good, man. I really have such a good feeling about this. I have a way better feeling about this than the last Blackout. I knew the fucking card back then, too. So I'm telling you, this card is really nice. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It doesn't appear as crazy as the other one, but it really is. That's the illusion that's being given off. You feel me? So, yeah, I'll leave on that note. Follow me on Twitter, whoever the fuck's listening to this, at Mr. Dizaster.
Yo, Diz, my nigga, man, good luck for coming on, you heard? This is a dope interview, too, man, informative.
Thank you, man. Yeah, you got
definitely. It really was.
Put that in all kinds of videos. All right, my man. Holla at me, bro. Y'all have a good night.
Be safe, bro.
You too. You too.
Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.
Gang Fan movement is the movement to move with.